Good morning,
Let's have
class.
rationale today. The rationale of your research is the reason for conducting the study. The rationale should answer the need for conducting the said research. Natay tulo ka key points. The first one, the research needs to contribute to the elimination of a gap in the literature. The literature itself is vast. Daghan kay tag makita na studies adto ka sa internet, sa ato ang library. There are vast literature about a certain topic. But through your experience sa inyong balay, sa inyong pag-eskwela, sa work within the environment, or an experience from your colleagues, sa inyong friends, a vicarious experience, you will identify the gap through it. And in that gap, your contribution as a researcher is to eliminate the gap by creating a bridge, constructing a bridge, or fill in the gaps in the literature. The second, the research can be conducted to solve a specific problem. The gap itself is so broad, and you have to pinpoint a specific problem out from it. Now, example, online teaching. Murag, dili lang ko mo study kay daghan naman nag-study ana. But if you're going if you're going to thorough search about it, there are still many gap about online teaching. Maybe you can have another angle. There are another angle about the gadget students are using maybe. Na ba kay difference ang paggamit sa laptop o cellphone in terms of academic performance? So, there are many gaps and you have to be specific in the problem that you want to solve. The third, the study has to contribute to the level of professional development of the researcher. So, as you go through the process of research, you will gain knowledge, skills, you will gain experience, and most importantly, you will gain the character of a researcher. You will also build connection to other people or other authorities. So in that case, there is a contribution to your development as a person, as a researcher. And other than that, when you have already the result of your study, it also benefits you. Example, if your study is about teaching mathematics or teaching itself, and you will become a future teacher, so the result or findings will be used in your teaching in your classroom in the future. So it should benefit you. It should contribute to your level of professional development. Let me present the questions that you need to answer. The first one, how the study differ, what has been done before. So you search literature, what has done before, unsa na may mga present ani na mga studies sa imuhang topic. What is your striking statement? What is the gap in the literature? So you will identify the gap through gathering all the literature, and then you found out that there is a gap and that you need to fill in that gap. How will you find the best sources? What questions do you want to answer? What are your reason for choosing the research topic? This is more personal. What makes you motivated to do that? What is the justification for the necessity to conduct the study? What is your study, what is the need or kinahanglan ba gyud na ang imuhang study, unsa may benefit ana, unsa may contribution day ana? What are the statistics or prevailing situation? So you also have to support your or include global, national, and local scope in your rationale. Lastly, we have this form. Generally, irrational is like this, an inverted triangle. It is from general to specific, and it has three parts. The first part, give a strong statement that reflects your research. Mga strong statement, general statement, striking statement. This will allow your reader ignite their curiosity and connect to your research. Ganahan sila mo basa o ganahan sila mo follow through sa research nimo. State the gap in the literature and problems you want to solve. So dili na jud ka mag-discuss sa mga literature na imong na-research, sa mga gaps, sa mga problems nimo, sa na-encounter nimo, and then you have to create this solution, or you want to find this solution for the gap to be filled. And lastly, deliver the benefits and contribution of your study. There is a need for you to present the contribution. You have to present the contribution and what is the benefit of your study. And so class, in creating a rationale, it is somehow the same sa pagluto. You have to prepare first the ingredients before chopping, mixing, and cooking to make your cooking smooth and stress-free. So, dali ra kayo ang process. So, magkuan sa mo sa mga ingredients. Same sad sa rational, katong mga questions na kung gihatag nimo, inyo tong answer-ansiran. Ya katong mga answer ninyo, mao to siya ang ingredients. Na ikahuman niyo gluto, na plaster na ninyo tanan, murag kinahanglan pa man og asin, kinahanglan pa man og bitsin. So the same sa siya sa pagbuhat og rational. Kung nahanay na plaster na, you try to read it and evaluate it and do some alterations, or you can add or edit. So it's just like that. So your task after the title defense is to create the rationale. So I hope you are excited to do it. The character of a researcher is important, that you really have the passion to do something so that it will not be a burden in your part. So, class, let's be excited in your research. So, thank you for listening. It may be gamay ra siya, but I hope it gives an idea about making a rationale. So, see you in our title defense.